The city of Porto Alegre has been voted as the Brazilian city with the best quality of life for 4 consecutive years. But the challenge is how to include the poorest citizens in this success story. Nelsie Alves has been living in this area since 1942.
I've got 6 children, 14 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchildren. I'm 84 years old. I don't care for myself since I've been at the end of my life. I'd like to see the children from the community behind my house having their own school and house.
Many rural people moved to Porto Alegre to find work in the construction industry. With no housing available, they built on any available empty space. Previous governments often demolished these dwellings and relocated the people.
We were really afraid to wake up one day and have all that machines to vanish us from our place. We never think about our house like a place where we would invest, to buy a chair, to buy a TV, or to redecorate.
At the end of the 1980s, Brazil moved from a totalitarian state to a democracy. In Porto Alegre, the Workers' Party was elected on its promise to involve the citizens in decision-making using the traditional neighbourhood associations. The city is divided into 16 regions, and during each year, local neighbourhoods send representatives to people's assemblies. In these assemblies, the neighbourhood representatives discuss priorities for the allocation of the city budget. They then elect their representatives from each region to form a budget council. Nelsie is an active member of the community council, presenting the case for a housing project for the 230 families in her community.
We've been waiting for more than 20 years for solutions. The government has already approved the whole project. We are only waiting for the money to finance the constructions.
Formada a Associação de Moradores.
In '86, we founded the Neighborhood Association because we want to get some money from the government. In 1998, we got the money to make our project, and this was really a victory.
The People's Budget Council decides on the priorities for government spending based on a matrix of population and need, and then presents this to the Parliament.
Each year in the meetings we have around 16,000 to 20,000 people participating directly when the budget arrived to the Parliament. It's difficult for the formal Parliament to refuse the proposal because it comes based on a lot of participation. They have a kind of a citizen behavior. They appropriate the city as something that belongs to them. They act as local mayors sometimes.
So what does the mayor think about all this?
Eu me sinto muito bem.
I believe in this program since I was one of those responsible for starting it 15 years ago. The participatory budget is now part of the organic life of this city. People can change it anytime they please, and this makes it adaptive to their needs.
We have had many achievements in our community, our school, traffic lights, and now this health clinic, which serves 18,000 people. The reason for our success is the strong participation from within the community.
What we think about life changed absolutely. This project began to be a dream for the future of our children, a place where our children could exercise their rights of playing, running, jumping, to make everything that any children has the right to do and couldn't do in the old way that we were living.